Hello, my name is Grace Winyer and welcome to Horse Pro, the channel dedicated to empowering the amateur horse enthusiast and supporting the budding professional. Today we're going to talk about and look at video footage of a course which is absolutely superb for really any level when it's taken down into its parts. The exercise, when it's done fully, as you will see, 3 full courses and 3 different methods, actually is difficult, and the skills involved take time to really grasp. And I'm going to show you the modified versions, how we started it, and then the full courses. And I'm also going to show you how it can be trotted, or how it could probably be almost 10 lessons worth in order to complete this course. Now, why? Why are we doing such a course? Well, for anyone who has aspirations to ride straight, to use the ring, to get their riders riding with their leg, to get horses straight, it's fabulous. For people who are going to the show ring, it is great because it gets the rider to ride out of rhythm. It gets the horse to really stay straight and the rider to keep both legs on. It does angles, it does rollbacks, so it's very suitable for your derby, your hunter, classic, or your handy hunter, your equitation horses. This is fabulous for jumpers. This is an exercise that really is suitable for any horse, even a rider who is at the level of just doing poles. The point of it is it gets the mind activated, it gets the horse's mind activated, and when it's done properly and slowly and in parts to work up to so that the skill level is there, it really is an excellent workout for the brain and physically for both horse and rider. So without further ado, I am going to show you the basic sample of the horse. I'm going to show you one of the ways you could ride it, and then I'm going to show you the levels that we worked at in order to get there, and then 2 more versions of the course. This course looks fairly difficult, but when it's taken down into its parts, it is an absolutely stellar course in order to develop hand-eye coordination, both legs riding the horse forward, the horse balancing on both its hocks and waiting for direction, the rider sitting back and riding one consolidated rhythm. I'm panning here so that you can see the course as it was written, or as it's going to be written, and then I'm going to break it down for you. So basically, in order to start, the rider can come across the center. Really could start with any of these jumps, but I'm going to show you the distances that I have set. The bounce, which is a triple bounce, is I have 10 feet in between each one. Because we were indoors, I had 59 feet to from my bounce to my vertical on the outside quarter line. Just inside of that, about on the 3rd line, I have another vertical, and from that I had 58 feet, a straight line direct to the middle bounce, and I had 70 feet to the outside, or however it walks when you set this. Really, this distance and this distance are important, but if they're a little bit short, it actually is a good exercise again to develop the rider's ability to balance back, because really they will be coming off a little bit quieter, a turn or a roll back. This here, I gave 60 feet on the 4 stride, and of course you could ride the 5 if you went a little further out, and that's fine too. So again, I just want to show you the base course, and then we're going to make sure that we see it written, and then we're going to go over it in parts. Straight, that's it. He doesn't get to get ahead of you and think for you. He has to maintain the rhythm. Yeah, look. Yep. Now again, think And you can do the add. Beautiful. Now again, this one, make sure you square it up again. Give him a moment to get straight. Give him a moment to get straight. Yeah, see how that wanted to work? And now here you can do the 5 if you want to stay a little on the dog leg turn. That's all right. Basically what you can do is you can trot down the long side, and it doesn't matter whether you start towards home or away from home as we had it, but the key is that you come across the center. You're asking the horse to half halt prior to a turn, wait for the rider to put their leg on, wait for the rider to put their leg on, ride across, and then change direction and go the opposing direction. All right, and once you get ready, you can actually do this as a square block figure 8. This is excellent in canter and excellent in trot, and I'll tell you why. It really teaches the horse how to turn a corner leg to hand, teaches the rider the timing of the half halt, and then it teaches them how they need to stay connected to keep one rhythm to ride across. Also, absolutely have to hit the middle, as I didn't here, I would be out, but absolutely have to hit the middle and ride with both legs, leaving the ground and landing in a straight line in order to facilitate the balance. And so this is exactly how we want to ride this to start. And again, you could start at walk, trot, over pulls, and then into jumps. Straight. So straight down the wall and then thigh to half halt. Straight. Yep. That's a tough one, huh? Now again, straight up this wall and then thinking of your center. Straight. Yeah. Hand low and together. Super, that's fine. Now that's a great pace, Mary. If you can just keep that. Look. Look, 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 look. No worries, keep going, keep going. Oh, do in parts, and any of this you can do in parts, would be to come down or up the long side, make a right turn or a left turn across the center, absolutely, a square turn, and then ride a balance. And these dots here indicate that the rider has to pay attention to the hind legs pushing the front feet and staying on an imagined line with the horse on either side of that imagined line. One right set of legs on one side, left set of legs on the other. And what we're doing is we're riding that to our third vertical, our third quarter line vertical, or a third line vertical, and then we're riding a straight line either down to our middle bounce, but we're riding the first jump straight, the second jump on an angle, first jump straight, second jump to the outside on an angle. And what this does is it really makes the rider and the horse focus, and it makes them ride straight leg to hand. And again, all of this can be done in a trot, in a canter, or even as pulls on the ground. And again, think about your leg, think about quiet half halts. Little thigh. Super. Now again, take it quiet and think about your turn. Now looking here. There we go. So again, it's rhythm and it's organization. here is to come left lead to this vertical, bend it in the 4 or in the 5 to the oxer, land, and in short order balance the horse against the wall, roll back and roll back to the quarter line. So here this is just a slightly more advanced technique than coming across the center and rolling back. And again, this is excellent for riders to put leg to hand, get straight, organize their balance, and for horses to get on their hocks. Now it does take quite a little bit of effort and training in order to get to this level, but again, start at trot, then work to canter over poles, and then you can add the elements of the jump in. But this does teach a horse to rock back, stay on its hocks, jump really well and in good shape, and it gets a rider to learn their timing. Yeah, there you go. Right turn. Now here, be steady. Look now. Look now. Super. Straight now. Straight.
I don't know where I'm going.
That's it. You're done.
That's it. Okay.
Woo! Straight. That's it. He doesn't get ahead of you and think for you. He has to maintain the rhythm. Yeah. Look. Yep. Now again, think, and you can do the ad. Beautiful. Now again, this one, make sure you square it up again. Give him a moment to get straight. Give him a moment to get straight. Yeah, see how that wanted to work? And now here you can do the 5 if you want to stay a little on the dog leg turn. That's all right. So again, think where you need to be straight. Look. Whoa. Yep. Now think about the quietness. You don't need to be hustling. Straight now through the middle. This is our little portion of the course where we regain our control. Ooh, watch that right leg on him. That's it. Now the 5. Wait.
Very hard to believe that you can get your horse back and have that control and have the horse on your leg so that you can go to the next obstacle in collection, but still forward with pace and accuracy. You tend to want to just get to the next jump. You tend to want to just get through it. So if the horse leans a little left, you're like, let's just go with it. And you can't. You have to constantly maneuver and get your horse back underneath you. And it's hard.
Yes, and do you see why we put those center jumps in? Yeah. Because you need time to reset your mind and the horse's mind.
I want to believe as a rider that if I get my horse back, he'll stop. He'll stop cantering. He won't jump.
Exactly.
It's too collected. But it has to be on the collection without the pull. Very difficult to do. It all has to come from the leg.
Yes.
It's very hard, and you're just being tested. You have a test, and then you have another test, and then you haven't even recovered from that test, and you have another test.
But that's how you feel at a show. That's how it simulates at a show how you feel. Because you're having to work with, weather patterns, horse patterns, fresh, not, whatever, right? It's very realistic. exercise really thrilling. I hope somebody out there is going to say, hey, that's awesome. It really worked for me. Please remember to hit the subscribe button if you found anything of value today in today's video. Please tell your friends and ask them to hit subscribe. The like icon is there if you like the video, and please sign up for the notification bell to get alerts for any new videos.